Hey y'all, it's Cindy, and today we're just going to do some little chit chatting here about whether or not it's important if you have signed pieces or not. Um, I'm trying to find me. There we go. Get me muted. There we go. And we'll just wait and see if anybody's going to come in. And put my chat on live. There's two people here, so anyway, hey Picky Chick, how are you? So I don't think I know your name. I'm trying to, Barbara. There you go. So good deal. Thanks. I appreciate that. So anyway, I was kind of going through jewelry, making a mystery box up this morning, and I kind of had an idea when I was seeing some things that were really nice things that weren't signed. So I was just going to talk about this. Hey, Des, how are you? Hey, Texas Sparkle Boutique, how are you? So, anyway, hey, Lynn, how are you? Yes, it is still morning where I am. Hey, Brandy, how are you? So, probably somewhere where it's nice and warm. We're in it was 21 this morning when we got up. So, yeah, Arkansas is having a cold spell. So, anyway, um, just want to show you some pieces. Oops. Guess it always helps when I get it going the right way. So this piece here is absolutely stunning. Now the chain is not that great, but this medallion, this fleur-de-lis with the green stone in it, and I don't even think there's any rubies in it. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. My I've got battery power on my computer, and I got on my hotspot, so my mobile hotspot. Let's see. And on my back, am I back here? Okay, let's see. There we go. Can somebody say something for me? So I don't know what's going on. I think they're doing a lot of electric work in my area, but this is getting utterly ridiculous. This is the second day in a row that they've done this to me. So let's see. Hold on just a second. Maybe if I refresh this. Okay, there we go. Okay, there. There y'all are. Thank y'all for being so patient. Hey, Jude. I'm back. Y'all, I'm back. Hey, Robin. So, anyway, we were talking and I was showing y'all this piece. So, here is this beautiful fleur de lis piece. And, um, and this is a piece that is not signed. So, do I think it matters that this piece is not signed? Yes and no. I don't think I can get as much money for it as if it was signed, but I still think I can sell it for a good price. So, and I'm going to show you some comparison things. So let me just show you this. So I have, and I really should have done better. Okay. I have this piece right here. I should have looked up some comparables here for y'all, but if anybody wants to look up, thank you. Thank you, Snowfeet. This is Napier. Now, this is a gold and faux pearl piece. It is heavy links, nice links, and it is signed Napier with a patent pending mark on it too. So it is signed on the thing. So what do you think that you could sell this for? You've sold that exact piece with a red stone. Do you remember how much you sold it for, Des? So, and while Des is seeing if she can remember how much she sold it for, you guys tell me, what do you think you would ask for this? So, if you were listing it. And we're not going to stay very long today. I can talk until the cows come home. You'd list it for around 25 to 30, $29. Okay, Napier piece. Now, I'm going to show y'all another piece. Hey, Dave, can you wait? If you'll wait, we'll go and go after a while and eat a burger. So, or do you want to do that for dinner? Okay, now look at this piece. What would you ask for this piece? If you were going to sell this and list it, what would you ask for it? There's no metal loss, no. It looks like it could stand a good cleaning, but no, it's not Napier. It's the same. You think you'd ask $29? This is an unsigned piece. Now, in my opinion, this piece right here is nicer than this Napier piece. But it is an unsigned piece. You have a root beer lucite Napier piece. How much would it go for? So, if I was listing both of these, and I've got to start listing more, I would probably ask just about similar prices. Even though this one is not signed, it is a very nice piece and is very well constructed. So I'm going to show you two pieces here. Now, I tried to find as close to comparables as I could. Okay. What about this piece? What would you ask for it? And I'm not going to tell you if it's signed or not, okay? Okay. Big chunky chain. And I don't have it laying as pretty as it needs to lay, but what do you think you'd ask for it? And it's probably about 18 inches long. So people do pay for name or look. So you sold the fleur-de-lis for 22, but it was on Poshmark. On Etsy, you would have had it for 30 and probably did have it over there for 30. 35 signed, 25 unsigned. Okay, this is an unsigned piece. So here's the deal. I got this out of a jewelry jar and it literally cost me pennies. So it's whatever I make on it is almost 100% profit. So the fact that it's not signed, but I could still ask at a minimum 25, more than likely I would list this probably for right around $39.99 and then go from there. See what people offered me on it. So now It is not signed. And the reason I'm pulling some of this is out of bags is I've started bagging some of my things. I'm trying to make sure I have everything bagged. So, what do you think you would ask for this piece right here? And it is silver tone. It's the closest I could find to a chunky chain to compare. I will tell you it is a signed piece. So, do you think you would ask more for this than you would this one? I wouldn't myself. I wouldn't ask more for this. More than likely, I would list this one for about $22.99, $24.99, something like that. So you would ask $40, even though it's so. It took me a while for my first items to sell on Etsy, so I'm going to show y'all what it's signed.
Yes. Check my connection. Cannot connect Pandora. Please check your network connection. Try again.
Okay,
Dave.
Dave. What? No. Wait. What have I told you about why your phone works? It works off of Wi-Fi, doesn't it? Yes.
Power's out.
The power's out. So anyway, he's wanting to listen to his Pandora. So anyway, you guessed higher because it's signed. Well, I mean, it is a signed piece. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's a newer Monet signature. It's just an M, but I'm not positive about that. I would have to do some research to make sure. Let's see if it says anything on the back. Anyway, but it is a newer piece. It's more contemporary. I just don't think that quality wise that it matches this. Hey, Cherry Berry. I don't think quality wise it matches this unsigned piece. So, that's why I wouldn't ask as much for it. Even though I think it is a newer Monet piece, I still wouldn't ask as much for this as I would for that. So, now I've got two that are just nearly just alike, and I want to make sure I show them to you right. So, okay. I've got this piece here, and it is really yellowy gold tone, and I'm trying to make sure all the links are laying right. So I've got this piece here, and I've got some of the links laying upside down. I can tell by the way they feel. So anyway, let's turn it over. There we go. Get it all smooth, all nice and smooth. There we go. So yeah, jewelry can definitely be a long tail. If you're trying to make fast money, selling jewelry is not the way to do it. Unless you're going to do live auctions like on Facebook or on YouTube, you can sell it quickly that way. But as far as listing online, like on Etsy, Posh, eBay, Mercari, it is a long tail sale. So here's this necklace. And what do you think you would ask for this necklace? So I'm showing it to you one more time. What do you think you'll ask for it? And I know y'all want to know, is it signed or not? You're wanting to know that before you tell me what you asked for it. But just going on the looks, what would you ask for it? It is signed. It is a signed piece. It's a Napier piece, I believe. Look at the tag. Yeah, it's Napier. It's a Napier piece. You sell more clothing. I'd rather be beat than sell clothes. I won't even sell clothes in my booth, and that frustrates my husband very much because when we're outsourcing, he's always wanting to buy clothes. So, anyway, it's like the prices are right. So, probably if I was listing this, I'd probably list it for right around $22 to $25.99. So, I'm real fond of doing the 99 thing. So, online. So, um, So here is another piece, and I'm going to show it to you and this piece is almost identical to that one, just a little bit made just a little bit different. I mean, it's links, but they're just a little bit more spaced out, different shaped links. Let's see. I love link necklaces. I, I, I love them to look at them. I don't like to wear them because you got to get all your links laying the right way, and yeah. Anyway. And I don't like photographing them either. So, Des, are you working today or are you at home with the snowstorm? So here is another one that is very, very similar. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see. Okay, unsigned Weiss. More than likely, it came with a paper tag. And so that was the signature. And so a lot of times over the years, they lose those signature paper pieces. And the person may have researched and found that in a book where it was identified as a Weiss piece. And so that's why they're calling it an unsigned Weiss. But most of the time, I personally will never ever post something and say it's an unsigned so and so piece, because there were so many companies that made jewelry that looked exactly like the other jewelry companies. And so I just, when you sell online, your word and your descriptions is your reputation. And so I would just say why style or such and such style, but I would never say it's an unsigned so and so name, because like I said, there's so many pieces that were exactly copied, but a lot of pieces came with just paper tags. There are pieces that are, for one that I know is Sarah Coventry had a period of like 2 years where none of their stuff had signatures on it. It just had paper tags. But because people have studied and know about Sarah Coventry, and a lot of things I don't know Weiss, and it was pricey too at $89. I don't know Weiss. I can recognize Sarah Coventry really well because I find a lot of it. Juliana jewelry. Okay, if you find something that's marked Julie and somebody says selling Juliana brooch or Juliana this, Juliana that. Juliana jewelry is never signed. So if they say it's a signed Juliana piece, Juliana jewelry is not signed to my knowledge at all. So Fashion Reclaim Purrs. But it is learning what the style is. The back of their jewelry has a puddling design in the rhinestones, and once you learn what that design is, you can spot it just like that. So they only used paper tags. There you go. So anyway, so you have to, a lot of it is just about knowing, first of all, knowing styles. And I don't know all the styles. To me, when I see this right here, this screams Napier, or even late at the end of their run where they were making jewelry, Coro, because both of those companies were very famous for making link necklaces. This one is not signed, but it has a little hangy Bob, and more than likely it may have been signed and it lost the tag. But I would probably sell this for the same price I would sell this one for, even though it doesn't have a signature on it. And I actually like this one better because I'm not real fond of yellow gold. It screams Coro to you. It really does to me. It's Napier or Coro was my two, and Coro would be where I would lean. But anyway, hey Nana, hey Peggy, how are you? So anyhow, but I want to show you this piece right here. And let me just pull a chain. I need to just pull a chain off so I can hang it on a chain because it is it's a pendant and it's really nice. So this pendant right here is not signed. It's um a, I would call it a flower. It kind of looks like a cross. Beautiful purple stones. It has this metal work and metal cut that looks like other stones, but it's not other stones. I would sell this for a really, really good price. I'm doing good today. My power's out right now, but I got back up on my Wi-Fi. I mean my hotspot on my Motorola. So anyway, but yeah, this is a beautiful piece. It's not under Fashion Reclaim. Yeah, Fashion Reclaim has beautiful things. It is a gorgeous piece. More than likely, if I was going to list it, first of all, I do not believe that it's vintage. Just because of the style of it. I don't believe it's vintage. It's got a snap pendant. So I probably wouldn't put it on Etsy. It would have to go on Posh or eBay. So, but I would probably list it I would probably leave it on just a simple chain and probably list it around the $25 mark just because those are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Do I think this is an unsigned piece? Well, first of all, do I think this is an undesigner piece? No, I think this is definitely a designer piece, and I think more than likely the identification for it was on the original chain that it was on. So, anyway, my husband is frustrated with me. I can feel it all the way through the room. So, anyway.
I think it is too.
You aren't even here to look at it. He's agreeing with me. You think that's a designer piece, Dave? Okay. Dave thinks it's a designer piece. That should sell it right there, shouldn't it? So,
well,
but
if you thought it was, it must be.
If I thought it was, it must be. He's trying to butter me up. I don't know what he's wanting, but anyway. So it is a gorgeous piece. I think that I think that I should be able to sell it easily for $25. So anyway, it's gorgeous. Purdy. Purdy, purdy. So I have two more pieces I'm going to show you. And I tried to get things that just were similar. So this is a multi-chain, multi-beaded necklace. Yeah. And I've got it all. Oops. Anyway. So here we go. And it has a tassel. Now the other piece, I don't think it has a tassel. So I think this is very unique. And I think the uniqueness of it is its selling point. To me, that looks like one of those sea creatures. What are they? Octopuses? Am I thinking octopus or squid? Anyway, but this is an unsigned piece. But I think it would fetch a fair price. So, looks like a Monet jellyfish. So, it does have a Monet look to it. but it is not signed. It doesn't have a signature. And that don't mean that when it was originally made that it wasn't signed, but it could have lost a jump ring and had a jump ring replaced, and the original jump ring could have had the tag on it, hang tag on it. I don't know. Now this one has a little bit of wear. It could stand a good dip in the gold stuff. The tassel does look like a jellyfish. So anyway, so I'm going to show you one more, and it's going to be the kind of a comparison to that. And I'm trying to, but it's just a multi-chain necklace. Now this one is signed, and it is signed. Yeah, it is not vintage at all. It is a contemporary piece. And the price I would ask on this piece right here would have nothing to do with the style, but totally with the name. Figural jellyfish tassel, trendy. Thanks, Des. I'll try to remember that. This is White House Black Market, and so the price I would ask on it would have to do solely with the name. I would probably list this for probably between $19.99 to $24.99. So, and maybe accept best offers. That's another thing. I don't always accept best offers on eBay. I don't select that choice. So, anyway, it is a pretty necklace. So, but the name is what's going to sell it. I don't think it's as pretty as that White Market Black House bracelet that I sold the other night. Let me show you it. And whoever got the jar, which would be Mary Pelletier, she got a big black White House Black Market necklace. So if you weren't in the auction the other night, you missed out on a chance to buy this beautiful bracelet. Look at that. It's got the kind of the AB coating on that. Guys, that sold for $10, and that's all it sold for. So, and it was brand new. It still had the thing that and I'm fairly positive that I got this at the buyout store where I buy the buyout jewelry. In fact, I'm like 100% positive that's where I got that. So anyway, it's a beautiful piece, and it sold for $10. So anyway, and the reason that I know that for a fact is because I was sorting jewelry this morning, making sure I had everybody's orders all right, and I realized I didn't bill the person that bought this for this. So I sent her an email and told her, hey, I'm sorry, I forgot to add that on. So anyway, so do you think you never search by name when buying on eBay, but sometimes if something is signed, it will clinch a deal for me that you was on the fence about it? So, and that's what's a buyout store? In Arkansas, we have a store called Half of Half Name Brand Stores. I mean, Half of Half Name Brand Clothing. I think it's in a few other states, but they buy out end of the season. Oh, my mood ring. It's a mood ring. It changes colors. So anyway, and that one's just a gold band. So, and then I wore my, this one here is like a gazing ball, kind of. Yes, they have it in Fort Smith. They also have one in North Little Rock. Anyway, they buy out end of the season stuff. They buy out stores that are closing. They buy out a lot of things. And so they I love Coro, and I kind of hoard my Coro, Mary. So sorry. Anyway, but they buy out, and so they get a lot of new jewelry in that they'll put it out and they'll price it for usually about a fourth of the original price. which then makes it like $8 and $9 an item. But then after they've sold a certain amount of it, they yeah, you have to watch what you buy from them. After they sold a certain amount of it, they mark it down, and they'll have a day where, or a weekend where everything is $3. All the jewelry's $3. And sometimes if I see pieces in there that's really cool, I'll go ahead and buy it at $3. But then after that, they go mark it all down where you can buy it all for 99 cents. So that's the days I really like to go. But my favorite is if I can catch where they put it in. Oh, I forgot to put that back in the bag. Where they put it, fill up gallon bags and sell the whole gallon bag for $10. I have found some awesome, awesome stuff like that. So anyway, but yeah, yeah, that is a cool store. So this piece here that I keep up here, y'all know I love the mesh jewelry. It's a non-signed piece. So, but it's a beautiful piece, beautiful statement piece. Are you gonna go for your walk? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, but yeah, do I think it matters if something is signed? Yes. But if I have, hey Angela Irene, how are you, honey? If I have a piece like this, I am not going to hesitate to ask a good price for this just because it's not signed. Now, you have to be very careful about some of these big link necklaces because they make some that are hollow, that are gross, that are not good quality, and then people want to say, oh, that's one of those hollow crappy pieces, why are you asking that much for it? But this one here is a really heavy, and when I try to sell something like this, if I put it on, I usually will weigh it so that I can say, oh, heavy. That necklace weighs nearly 8 ounces. So that is, bye, Brandy. Thanks for popping in. So you just sold your 4-color Whiting and Davis bib necklace. And you didn't tell me that it was for sale? You didn't? You know that I collect the Whiting and Davis stuff. So anyway, I forgive you. That's okay. I'm teasing, and you know that. So if you don't know that, then I'm expressing I'm teasing. So anyway, but yeah, just because something's not signed doesn't mean that you can't ask and get a good price. But doesn't matter if it's signed. That was one of the, oh, thanks. I'm so bad about not looking in there at things. So doesn't matter if it's signed. Yes, it matters. It really does. The name says it all. But you can get better prices when it's got a signature on it. But don't let the fact that something's not signed keep you from selling beautiful pieces. Unless you want to hoard it. Like I do. I hoard, especially rhinestone pieces. This is a pretty piece. I love this piece. That purple is gorgeous. So anyway, so guys, I'm gonna have to go. I've not been here long, I know, and some of y'all just popped in, but be sure and give it a thumbs up. Leave comments about what you have sold that was signed or not signed. That really can encourage people, because so many people are starting to sell jewelry because there is so much jewelry. I know you want to Snoop Dogg in my hoard. Yeah, I know lots of people do. So anyway, but yeah, don't be afraid of something just because it don't have a signature. Buy that sucker, especially if you're at a yard sale and you see a piece that's like marked $1 and it is a gorgeous piece, and you pick it up and there's no signature. Don't leave it there. No beautiful items left behind. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Be kind to each other, and I'll see y'all later, taters. So bye bye.